Hey guys, this is Travis and Kyle Balitz. So today is going to be about a medication called Seroquel. And it's ironic because I've talked about several medications, but I've never talked about the first antipsychotic I've been on. And actually someone mentioned it in one of my comments on one of my previous antipsychotics that I discussed on YouTube. And surprisingly, I never talked about Seroquel because, ironically, like I said, it was actually the first antipsychotic I tried back in 2009 when I decided I wanted to hang myself and I was experiencing psychosis, thinking that people were telling me to kill myself, and my voices in my head were telling me that I should hang myself, things like that.
Keep in mind that's not schizophrenia, right? That's just thoughts.
Well, basically, there's actually a correlation to what happened back then, because actually when I was hospitalized, I was totally unaware of what antipsychotics were back in the day, and there is definitely a huge difference from back then, from when I first tried antipsychotics to where I'm at right now, because you are kind of hit smack in the face when it comes to antipsychotics. You definitely know right away you are literally a zombie when you first experience it. And I'm sure Kyle experienced that too when he was on Invega. Yeah. He literally became a zombie, unless that was like Lithium or whatever.
Yeah, but they had me on everything. But Lithium and Vega, all those.
So basically, Kyle experienced that too when you first start antipsychotics or mood stabilizers. Especially if you're on a high dose, you will experience somnolence and drowsiness, and that's what I experienced right away. And when I was in the hospital for like maybe 2 weeks or maybe 10 days, that was the big brunt of the problem. Was like, maybe when I was discharged, I was on it for the whole 2 weeks, but when I was discharged, I had to get up really early for group therapy at like the U, and it was like a half hour away. And when I tried to get into a group therapy in the hallway, I literally froze, because I don't know if it was like catatonia or some sort where I just froze and I couldn't move, but I was literally frozen in a state. And it wasn't till they sent me into an ER room or some type of emergency room, and maybe they shot me with Ativan or something to knock me out of it.
Was that caused by Seroquel then, or no?
Likely they thought it was Seroquel, but that's the irony, because
you never had
that was in 2009. So years later, from maybe 2022, when I first got back on Seroquel, because
that's weird.
I was on Latuda, and I was in a crisis because because Latuda was no longer working, that I had no other option left, because I didn't think Vraylar was going to work at the time, because I didn't want to take it with food, and I didn't think there's any other drugs. I tried Risperdal, Invega, Clozaril, Zyprexa, Abilify, Geodon, Latuda,
Risperdal.
Those are like 7 or 8 different antipsychotics I tried, and I didn't know what else to do, because I knew Seroquel would knock me out, and it worked for a while, but I was gaining a ton of weight. So I gained like 10 pounds in like a month, and I knew I had to try to switch off it until I discovered there were other medications, and I ended up going on Cabalita, which was a miracle for a good year, but then it stopped working, and then I tried Vraylar, and then I tried Lybalvi. So there were other medications. There's also another Risperdal drug that is an injection that is actually a newer type, but I don't know what it is. But
You never opted
I
for
just
that.
thought I never opted for it because I knew Risperdal didn't really work for me that well because I thought it was a weight gainer as well. But anyway, Seroquel is known for weight gain, guys. So
Yeah, but you made it.
truth be told, that's the whole reason why I got off at like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years later. So it's an effective drug, but it definitely causes a lot of weight gain.
I thought you had emotional issues too. That's why you made a song called Seroquel Made You Ill. It didn't make you ill then.
Well, it was just kind of rhyme. That's the whole reason why I did Seroquel made me ill.
So there was no emotional, psychological side effects aside from just weight gain then?
No, because I already told you it was causing a lot of drowsiness.
Oh.
It made me
So
a
that's
zombie.
the side
So
effects, huh?
that was the biggest side effect, was that was a zombie.
And it still
I
caused that?
couldn't function.
10 years after?
The thing is, like, I've been on antipsychotics so long that the drowsiness kind of did go away, but at the same time, it did help me sleep a little bit better. But what happened? The main problem, like I said, that I experienced was the fact that the weight gain, guys. I might have adjusted to the somnolence and the drowsiness, but I couldn't adjust to the weight gain because I was always hungry, eating a lot. I think I was at like 124, and then I jumped to like 137, 135, so I gained like 12, 15 pounds. So it was pretty detrimental on my psyche, you can say. And like, guys, there's other side effects like akathisia, catatonia is possible, tardive dyskinesia. There is weight gain, as I suggested before. Catatonia is just freezing. Dystonia, which is like
I hate to say it, I don't even know if you do that lip thing anymore.
so Kyle's mentioning the catatonia. I'll just take this.
That's not catatonia. I think it's called something
That's
else.
tardive dyskinesia,
Oh, yeah.
which is the lip movement when
Yeah,
I
but
made
you're-
with
but you're-
Latuda
but
because
you're
I was
not
on
doing
such a
that.
high dose. So
Yeah,
ever
no.
since I went on Caplyta, there was that tardive dyskinesia went away, and there was actually a medication that I was given to that, but I can't remember the name of it. And I tried it for a day, but it made me so tired that I just decided I never wanted to try it ever again.
You were on weight loss pills too, I think. weren't
Yeah,
you?
that was Topamax, and I still am on Topamax. but
Oh, you still are.
It's not really helping, I don't think.
Do you
So
have to do another video of that?
no, I don't.
Oh.
I don't think so. And yeah, guys. So in a nutshell, that was it. That was my first antipsychotic I ever tried, and I can't believe I never did a video on it.
What's the generic brand name of Seroquel?
I think the generic is like Quetiapine or Quetiapine or something like that. I'll have to write in the description right when I look it up, but Kyle wants me to look it up right now, but I'm pretty sure it's Quetiapine or something like that. And
So you had tiredness, but you didn't have any agitation, akathisia?
no akathisia. I mean, it really hits you like a brick though, because you're not used to feeling so tired and sleeping a lot.
So do you feel like it's an intrusive drug, or aside from
Well,
weight gain?
when you want to get up at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and you feel like you got to get up and start working, it's really Quetiapine. So that's the name of it. So when you feel like you want to get up early, and you feel like you got to get motivated, and you feel like you got to have a 9 to 5, yeah, it's really intrusive. And that was the first thing when I fight it, but now I don't care. I just sleep in, and that's life. And if I had to start over, I wouldn't mind being on it, but if it wasn't for the weight gain, I probably would stay on it. But because of the weight gain, it's something I don't ever want to be on.
So what would you review it out of 1 out of 10 stars versus the other stuff you've been on?
So in terms of effectiveness, I'd rate it at an 8, but in terms of like side effects, I'd give it an 8 too, 8 or 9, because the side effects were really, really bad. So, but yeah, so anyways, I think that's it, guys. The thing disconnected, so I don't know if it's there, but anyways, this is Travis and Kyle Balitz with Beyond Bipolar blog. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button for future videos. Take care, have a good one, bye.
Bye. Anyways, this is just a shameless plug, but I produce music. I have over 270 tracks, including songs, instrumentals, and beats. These are 2 physical albums. One is a piano album right here, and the other one is an orchestral album. The piano album has 17 tracks. The orchestral album has 19 tracks. They're on sale for $5 a piece or $8 for both of them. These are really original. I know not a lot of people have CDs, but it'd be great for any donations if you want to buy them. What makes it personal is that the original art is by Colony, and one is a graphic art, and the other one is acrylic artwork that Colin and I done together. Anyways, that ties something else, which I also do art, so I do hyper-realistic artwork. As you can see here, just some examples, and I do airbrush portraits, and as stated before, I do abstract acrylic work that I often do sometimes with my book. But anyways, please go to lift.bio/monopark. Once again, it's lift.bio/monopark, MANHOPRK. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Take care, have a good one, bye.
안녕하세요. Hello, this is Travis and Kyle. We are both artists and we focus on hyper-realistic drawings, acrylic work, airbrush work. So I also wanted to mention that we actually have our own channel as well. Our channel is Korean Adoptee Stories, and we interview a lot of adoptees. We found that with adoption, there's quite a few adoptees that struggled, unfortunately, and did not have the best kind of life, and a lot of them had mental health issues. We felt like it was important because we kind of struggle with that.